I am Chris Kilmurray. I'm 32. That's old. And I'm from Ireland. A small town called Athlone, right in the centre of Ireland. I've been riding mountain bikes. I've probably been racing as long as I've been riding. 1998, 99 I started. So, how many years is that? Almost 20 years. Yeah, almost. I had poached eggs. I actually did have poached eggs. I had some homemade rye bread, a bit of avocado on top, some poached eggs, a bit of Frank's hot sauce, a little bit of black pepper, job done. It is at that prime angle, don't it?
Yeah, it's just
She's like going to drag the back wheel down.
and then a bit of a ski hit.
I ride for Nukeproof, Shimano, Fox Racing, and High Five Sports Nutrition. So they're the people that support me for now. There's been loads. It's like favoritism straight away with that one because you'd be like, oh, I picked this person and stuff. We joke about that quite a lot. Whoever's best at like their dynamic warm-up is my favorite, we always say. So I always kind of play the athletes off each other who's the favorite. But there's been loads of really interesting proud moments. I think Greg Callahan's first EWS win at home in Ireland. Just the whole way the day went, the whole way it was organised, we were all racing. Greg had worked so hard, so that was huge emotionally. Like everyone was in tears for many hours afterwards, and then in beers for many hours after the tears. Tanya's first World Cup downhill win, because that was a long time coming. So I suppose I was Tanya's first and only coach, and we've been working together for 6 years now. And when she won her first World Cup, it was massive. Emotionally, again, it was huge. But there's been so many kind of cool moments, even just helping riders who aren't professionals, or helping riders who are kind of, in the mid-pack of the top end of the field maybe, and simple things like, that stage last year at EWS I couldn't hang on, and this year, I smashed it, and it was easy. I didn't have arm pump, I didn't have hand cramps, I didn't have this or that. Just little victories like that are really rewarding as well. So there's loads all the time. It's like the best question ever. The people, for sure. It's always going to be about the people. Anyone who says it's not about sharing experiences with other people is definitely doing it wrong. People and the time on the clock, I think, is one of the most enjoyable aspects of racing, because it's like that cognitive absorption thing. You just disappear, you forget about the entire universe. If you do the job correctly, you're just gone. You're just floating in the moment, and it's rad. And that's why I think that when you put the work in, no matter what your level is, you put the work in, and you see improvement on the clock at a race or whatever, I think that's super rewarding. So people first and time on the clock second. Helping other people progress. Simple as that. That's like pretty much the number one reason why I love coaching, and why it's my career now, is just helping others progress. And you get to talk bikes, you get to talk shop, you get to ride bikes on some rad trails, enjoy some good food and all those things that Finale brings. But I think just helping others progress and sharing my experience as a coach, as a rider, as a racer as well. Yeah. Simple. Big shout outs to all the boys. Hashtag the lads. Big shout out to everyone who supports me. I think anyone and everyone in life and in the bike industry who's helped out in my own progression and education over the years massive shout out to Nuke Proof, Shimano, Fox Racing, High Five, all the sponsors. But I think the most important thing with sponsors is the people behind the brands. For me, anyway, because you end up making real good relationships with the people behind the brands. So everyone at all the brands that I suppose help keep the dream going, and the humans behind the brands is most important. Yeah? So big shout out to all those people.